Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Yahweh is who you can call God or Jehovah. Yahweh means He exists. And Yahweh Shai is who you can call Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai means He saves, He delivers. And double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the arguments, especially the truth, uncut and raw. Waking the leg to third, come Yasharla. This is your brother coming up from the GS Miami camp with another lesson going into the website is Biometric Update. So that's the topic. Biometric Update. We always Biometric. All right, Biometric um is a digital system. All right, a digital system where they're gonna use the chip, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, on this system, to able to surveillance you, able to know what you're feeling, what are you doing, and basically to control you. All right, be as he is God, to be his slave, have own fully ownership over you. So Australia are always the first ones to participate. Because while back there was the first people that people are getting RFID chips like it's norm. Because those people there, so for new country compared to all other countries, and it was like Edomites that might not have a conscious or don't have no belief system. All right. So it's easy to, put anything like a wool, put sheep wool over your eyes, or put wool over your eyes. Just gullible. All right, they're fucking sheep. All right. Australia forges ahead with digital identity, released a second digital surface standard. And, this is like the test run. All right. You have other test runs, even in China. All right. Digital. And this was November 27, 2024. Phase rollout extends through 2026 as the new regulators come online. A release from Australian government says it wants to expand the voluntary use of digital ID to bring whole economy benefits. All right, go ahead. Transit lock here. As the country continues to see rapid movement in digital transformation, and that's what the elites want. All right, the elites want everybody to be on the grid, a digital system, a digital device to be implemented in your head or your forehead, as the scriptures say. This is prophecy. This of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Spanish Australian government digital system IGDIS is rolling out with four phases, which is may overlap or be perceived by pilots. Its accreditation scheme would be of note to biometric and digital ID providers. All right. Particularly those like Iru, Beauty, Idema, which have existing relationship with the government bodies in Australia. Phase one has already begun the rollout of My ID to more than 184 government services, accessible to millions of Australians who use My ID app. And the December 1 to 2024 legislation will commence to provide legislative authority of AGID, Slovakia, AGDIS to expand as well as strengthen governance, privacy and consumer protection, voluntary etc. Accreditation, accreditation, accreditation scheme for digital ID service providers kicks off the second phase of the digital ID implementation, during which is a credit accurate, accredited accredited states, Slovakia, and territory digital ID providers can apply to the digital ID regulator to join AG. I'm saying AGDIS as a relying service. The idea to offer more choice of a digital identity option to access the government services. See, so this digital system is where you to receive government system, so you can receive if you take this chip. All right, this is gonna go to the chip. All right, you're gonna have a universal basic income. All right, all right. money don't roll over to the next year. For individual digital ID holders, nothing changes. Government units wishing to join the digital ID system will be required to undertake testing with system administrator before submitting an application. Phase 3 to commence by December opens application to private sector service wishing to join government digital ID system. Banks, telecom providers, and real estate sectors are offered examples of private businesses that may want their customers to be able to verify identity with digital ID. So you going into private sectors, your jobs, your bank, the hospital. Phase 4 is a commerce by December 2026 allows accredited private sector providers to attribute providers, exchange providers to apply to digital ID regulator to join AGDIS per the release of accreditation to provide of private sector digital ID providers attribute providers and exchange providers will continue throughout all phases. Those who gain accreditation will be granted trust marks for display and held to applicable app, applicable regulatory standards for privacy, protection, security, usability, accessibility, risk management, and fraud control, and more. And that's what they're gonna push. All right, that this is more safer, or more beneficial, more necessary. You're gonna have because this is digital ID, but it's gonna go to the RFID chip. This leads, but everything leads back to the chip. All right, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right, but this is the system that the system that biometric, um, you know, um, digital system. All right, we're gonna put your information on this device. All right, you have your passport, your ID, your medical history, or your medical history, your bank information, access to supermarkets, gyms, private sectors like they was pushing. Or even, but eventually, digital all is pushed. Ain't gonna be really no private sectors as as other people owning businesses. All right, you own nothing to be happy, as they say. All right, there's not gonna be no middle class. The 2020 was the destruction of the middle class. And not in there, but I just want to go into it more and more. I'm just going to go into the scriptures and what it says because people are like, what's going on? Through the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shah, we're supposed to make it plain upon tables. Okay, so Revelations 13 and 16, and he calls it all, and who is he? The beast. All right, the beast system. All right, the beast is NATO in the EU. All right, consists of America and the European nations, with Canada as well. All right, NATO and EU. Um, then cause all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free or bond to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads. All right, so you're gonna cause it don't matter who you are. That's why it's called the hour of temptation, the Revelations. The hour of temptation. All right, that's could be brought upon the whole earth. All right, um, and how he's going to cause it is going to cause a problem, and he know that problem is going to have a reaction, and then within the reaction, all right, that's all chaos. He's going to come to the people with a solution, and that solution is going to be the RFID chip. It's just that this article is speaking of digital ID, on a biometric, all right, but that's just one step closer to the chip. We see that where he's going, we see where he's lining up. You see, when Scripture say we're not ignorant, saying devices. All right. So everyone is gonna be it don't matter what status you are, uh gonna be tempted with this. All right. And that no man might buy or sell, all right, because the mark there is Caragua, all right, an decision. Save he that have the mark of the name, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, and the number is what, 666, and it's going to 18. Here's wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 600, 600 3 score 666, and that'll be the universal product code. All right, when you see the barcodes on these items, all right, that number right there is the mark of the beast. So he wants to make you his property. And as an Israelite, we're commanded, all right, these so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, and speckled birds, who lineages go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and this truth resonate with you. All right, we're commanded by Yahweh Shai to not take the chip. All right, so if you do take a chip as an Israelite, there's judgment for it, and we have to read you your judgment. So Revelations 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, oh shoot, with a loud voice, if any man worship, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark, the charagma, and in his head or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured without mixture, unto the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone by those intercontinental ballistic missiles, and the concentration heat from the mouth of the chariots, in the presence of the holy angels, and the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of the atonement ascended forever and ever, and they have no rest. They have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. So that's the judgment of worshiping to the beast, bowing down to his image, and receiving his mark. Because you're saying that you're cool with his philosophy, or his doctrine, or his democracy. Not even democracy, is philosophies, or all the witchcraft, or homosexuality, really being anti-Mashiach. So that's the judgment. Shalom.